Hi, my name is Jon Rognerud. I'm the author of The Ultimate Guide to Optimizing Your Website with Entrepreneur Press and McGraw-Hill, out in the bookstores now. I am excited that you're here. Well, hello. Happy Friday to you all. Coming at you hard and fast here live on Facebook, as always, and on the podcast at Media and Marketing. Jon Rognerud here. And today on Friday Footage, we're going to share something pretty darn cool. And we do every Friday, of course, trying to help you get some insights, some strategies, some tactics, and new learning. And frankly, also, I like to inspire. So, if I sound excited and I'm fired up, well, that's exactly what's happening right now. And wherever you are, I hope that you are well, that you are looking forward to a good weekend. And of course, 4th of July is coming up. So that means hot dogs and, sunshine and people playing and waving the good old flag, right? And tons more, I'm sure, for you. But hey, today we're going to dig right in and we're going to talk about charts and diagrams. In fact, I named this title using charts and diagrams to solve everything, in quotes. Because frankly, if you are in business and whether you are a business owner, entrepreneur, solopreneur, a big corporate exec, or somebody who's in the client serving business as a consultant, a coach, a mentor, you're basically presenting information, creating content to be shared out there, either in a collaborative manner or simply just you as an authority leader and mentor, teacher, coach, etc. Right? So what I have here is an example of one of the apps that we like to use. It's not the only one out there, as you'll see here in a second. But this is how we very often will customize presentations of workflow, certain processes, frameworks, blueprints. We have a big event training program, which we use a lot of these charts and these processes to explain what's going on. In fact, let me actually get this. Let's see if I can get this up and rolling. Possibly. See, now I'm getting technical. Okay, we're not going to do that right now. Okay, so skip it, right? Basically, let me do this for you. I'm going to show you a URL here right now. There was another URL I wanted to share with you, but it gets you to the same place. It's called selloutmyevent.com, where we talk about how we do exactly that, and also how you can do it with Facebook advertising and Google ads, and how we fill out events. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is inside the training, that's a free workshop, we actually show you some of these charts and some of these tools and how we basically present information to you. So head on over there, totally free, totally cool. And again, once you are back here, we are looking at Lucidchart.com. That's one of the first apps that we like to use. This is a desktop version right here. And, it has obviously the shapes and the various assets here on the left-hand side. As you can see, standard libraries. There's basically anything you want to do to mock up Android, apps. If you want to develop architectural diagrams, there's compatibility with Azure, which is, Microsoft. Data flow, I'm just scrolling through here for you guys who are not seeing it. We can even do complex things like equations here. iOS mockups are really, really cool. Server rack diagrams, sales account maps. This is, of course, getting into more of the marketing and sales side. This is actually, looks like, this is more relationships, but you get the drift here. It's extremely powerful. Venn diagrams, videos, value streams. Really, there's nothing that Lucid here can't handle for you. It's extremely flexible, extremely powerful. It's drag and drop, as most of it is, but it also has this cool thing at the back end where you can actually pull dynamic data. You can create rules for conditional formatting based on data sets. Right here, I can pull in an Excel sheet. I can link up data. So if I wanted to create dynamic charts that changes based on input from backend, meaning dynamic data, I can easily do that. I can also change templates here. So if I wanted to make this kind of a gray background here, or maybe a blue, little sexier blue, maybe a lighter blue here, all these are instantly changed using these themes that can pretty this up for you. Often what we do is we actually create the baseline first, no fanciness, right? Then we start adding, icons. We use icons8.com to pull in, icons and little, sort of creative snippets, if you will, to enhance it. We add color backgrounds. We change headers. We add logos and branding aspects to this through various creative assets. There is really nothing you cannot do here with Lucidchart. Highly recommend it. Believe there's a free version, and then there's also a annual subscription here. Now, here's where it also gets to the next level here. If you're working with a team globally, or in your backyard, but different offices, well, no problem. These are shareable. So you can get input from your team members, you can get input from your clients, and collaboration is really just a click of a button to invite those folks. Now, some of you may look at this and say, hey, I think I like this, but I like others. In fact, Canva.com has graphs very simply used through templates. Highly recommended. We use Canva as well. There's Plotly, the Smart Draw, very, very cool. There's Draw.io, there's Creately, and Glyphy.com. And these are input into the show notes, so you'll get those. But frankly, what you need to do is determine that this is a tool that you would like to, embrace and use in your business. Because again, tool is a tool is a tool. We want you to make sure that you are using tools that complement your business process, not take away from it, right? So, and then when it comes down to the actual tool itself, you may find that, Draw.io is working better for you, or perhaps Canva, right? So again, this gets right down to personal preference. It also gets down to, especially in a team setting, that you get sign off on usage, So if you are the one that are, spearheading the effort here, you can't just, do this alone. You need a team to embrace it and sign off on it. And if it's in a corporate setting, you of course want to make sure that training and everything is included here to make sure that everybody gets it, right? So again, most of our clients, and also, by the way, if you are a consultant or an agency and you're presenting to a prospect, you can dig right in and explain a certain process that is your, method, your proprietary method, which makes sort of a unique sales position, marketing angle, if you will, for them. So they enjoy seeing those charts, the diagrams, the flow charts, the statistics. As I said, even, you can even pull that in dynamically. So you can create something on the fly that's dynamic. And there are free and paid solutions always. These types of SaaS software solutions are often open up with a free kind of intro. If you like it, they get into paid monthly or yearly. And there are more advanced software apps out there like Tableau.com. We've actually used that. That's a number of years ago. Definitely more advanced. And by the way, that software was recently acquired by Salesforce. And that acquisition is going to be completed at the end of Q3 2020. It's going to be a huge boon for Salesforce, just growing and growing and growing. By the way, just a side note there, I almost started working for Salesforce back in 2001, developing some of their Java solutions, Java programming, basically, at that time. Thought it was just funny as this keeps coming up, and so on and so forth. But that has nothing to do with today. We wanted to make sure that you took a look at opening up your business for charting and diagramming and presenting information. Clearly, there's other ways to do this through other software, as I mentioned. The list is provided, and you can even go basic and just get some really cool charting going with PowerPoint. I mean, if you're in the Office suite, which most are, and PowerPoint is available to you, you can start there. In fact, what we do is we do some charting inside, or diagramming, I should say, inside PowerPoint, the basics. When we go more advanced, what we do is we use Lucid here, and we actually create a snapshot of what we're presenting, and embedding that into PowerPoint, and then we'll also give handout PDFs. So we'll create a download, and we often will use this as checklists or guides that we can use as a lead magnet in our marketing, and really high-end PDF quality here as well. So Again, there's presentation opportunities here as well. So if you decided that you have a lot of data points here, you don't have to pull that out and into PowerPoint. You can simply go present, and that becomes your presentation vehicle right there, guys and girls. How about them apples? Well, I just really wanted to thank you for joining here today. We're off to shoot some basketball here in the afternoon and enjoying the weekend. Actually looking at some movements here on this end. I'll explain more about that next week. But hey, if you want to learn more about how we use this, and if you want to learn more about filling events, then go to selloutmyevent.com. That's a free workshop. And of course, I like to promote our thing up here. But if you have any requests, I should say, for specific areas of business that you'd like to cover on Friday footage, as in demonstrations of software in certain business segments, feel free to send it over and we will review that. And if we see that it's a fit, we'll just simply include it on our podcast here. So again, Jon Rognerud here, enjoying this Friday, and hope you are as well. So I'll talk to you soon. Take action and be well. Take it easy. Hi, my name is Jon Rognerud. I'm the author of The Ultimate Guide to Optimizing Your Website with Entrepreneur Press and McGraw-Hill, out in the bookstores now. I am excited that you're here.